Hi guys, Gunchip here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. As promised, at the end of the last episode, we got this new Blades armour, which you can't really see too well. It's kind of like a Japanese samurai style armour. It's heavy armour, and what I said is I was going to enchant it like we had our dragon armour. So I had to do that, but unfortunately to do it, I kind of had to respec my character a little bit. So as you can see, smithing is now down to 15 again, because I needed all the perk points to put into alchemy, just so that we could create more fortified enchanting potions, because I thought I had some saved and unfortunately I didn't. So I had to do that. As you can see, we've leveled up as well. We're now at level 78. But the armour itself is pretty decent. We've taken a slight hit to damage though, unfortunately. As you can see now, my bow's doing 659, before it was doing about 669 I think it was. I've also enchanted one of the blade swords with the paralysis potion and also frost damage to health and stamina. So that's going to be our new sword. Mr. Stabby has been retired for now, and I've gone with a sword. The reason I've done that is because if we check out our gauntlets, bows only do 46% more damage before. If you remember, they were doing 47, and one-handed attacks do 46% more damage. Now I found out that one-handed only affects swords. It doesn't actually affect daggers, so I thought I might as well keep that enchantment on the gloves, just to give it a bit of a boost, and it kind of made more sense to actually make a sword. Our boots are doing the same as before, so carrying capacity is increased to 43, and we've got increased shock resistance. The armour again, health and stamina regenerates 36% faster. The helmet, again, it's bows do 46 instead of 47% more damage, and lockpicking is also 46% easier. And then we also have the two artifacts that we made before anyway, which is the ring and the necklace. And as you can see, both of these increased bow damage by 47%. The necklace gives us frost resistance by 54%. And the ring gives us fire resistance, so we're kind of protected from all the basic mage attacks at least. And that's pretty much for my character. Now this and probably the next episode are going to be a bit talky, as there's a lot of dialogue we need to get through. So I've come here to the Throat of the World for a reason, in that at the end of the last episode we were told about a new shout called Dragon Rend, and we need to know more about it. So that's why I've come here, to find out if the Greybeards can basically help us out. We also picked up a couple of miscellaneous quests, and if you remember, we picked up a shout as well from a word wall. So hopefully it can point us in the direction of another one. And yeah, let's get this done, because like I say, it is quite talky. But hopefully by the end of this episode we'll have got another couple of shouts, and all will be good. So yeah, let's get it done. First things first, let's put away our weapons because we're among friends, although we are dressed as a blade, and the Greybeards are not the biggest fans of the blades, to be honest, as you'll soon discover. So first things first, let's go find this old coot. There he is, and let's see what's wrong, what's going down.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Thank you.
Sky, guard you.
And you, I guess. So have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Please do. So this is good, because basically it means the Greybeards are now actually quite useful, because they're going to start identifying to us word walls, so we can then go and discover. So let's just check the map, whoops, first of all, and see where this place actually is. So, word of power in Arkwind Point. I've never heard that one before, so let's have a look. Arkwind Point, okay, so it's near to the Alchemist Shack and Iverstead, okay. Honeystrand Cave, Ruins of Basalt. So yeah, we've kind of been in this area, but we've never actually been to this this ruin. So okay, that's pretty cool. Let's get back and activate the Throat of the World quest, because that's the one we're on at the moment, and see what happens.
Guide you.
Okay.
Sky above, voice
within. Very nice. I need to learn a shout used to defeat Aldwin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
So you can see his tone's already changed. So we can go for a couple of options. Let's go for it was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom.
Okay.
Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the blades to be used for their own purposes?
The blades have helped me. I'm not their puppet. The blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you? And at least the blades aren't keeping secrets from me. So let's go for this one.
No, no, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
Okay, that's interesting. So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it.
Oh, you're a lot of
It
use
is
then.
called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
And what's so bad about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult.
Uh-oh.
Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Okay, and if the shout is lost, how can I ever defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who's Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met this Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain.
Okay.
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
And how do I get to the top of this mountain?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay, so that was easy enough. Now, if you went for one of the other options and kind of said that, you know, the blades are cool and all that stuff, he'll basically refuse to help you. But then he'll kind of get put in his place by Paarthurnax anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about which options you choose in the dialogue. Unlike now when we have to endure NPC snail-paced walking. Come on. Uh-oh, now they've got to try and get through a door. It's going to get ugly. Oops. Come on, do it. You know you can. Right, so let's go outside. And let's go get ourselves another free shout to learn. It's called Clear Sky and it's pretty cool. You'll see why in a second. Come on guys, you can do it. Okay, you can see at the moment the way is blocked by this kind of hailstorm, which as you can see damages us quite a lot. So I'll wait for my health to regenerate and these guys to...
Path to
Here we go.
Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Please do.
Look.
Gotta admit, I love the way these guys do things. Just graffiti find the ground. There we go, we've learnt sky. We've learnt spring.
I will grant
Oh,
you
learnt
my
summer,
understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Okay, I will. Come on, hit me with it. Give me that power.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time.
Gotcha.
The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay, so we've got a funky new shout. Let's go hook it up. Magic shout clear sky. So we're going to favourite it. And basically what it does is it'll clear any kind of bad weather. So hopefully... Okay, so it's not really working here, but normally it's quite good if you've got like a rainy day. You can use that and it'll suddenly become sunny. Now, I'm going to equip the Amulet of Talos because we've got like 6 of them just for this next bit. And I'm actually going to do it on the next episode because it's kind of a bit monotonous, and again we have a huge dialogue to get through at the end of it. So rather than, you know, make these episodes so... Oh, there you go, it has worked. It's kind of like nice and sunny now. So I'm going to call it here, guys, and coming up in the next episode we're going to make our way to the top of the mountain to speak to Paarthurnax, who's the leader of the Greybeards. I hope you join me for that. For now though, as always, thanks for watching, take care and peace.